So what do you do if you seem to keep finding yourself stuck in the negative and you just don't know how to get out? And again, this happens to all of us. At some point in our life, we find ourselves stuck and we're just feeling down, we're feeling heavy, and we just don't know how to elevate ourselves out of that space. And one of the first things I would recommend is find a coach. A life coach of some sort, somebody that you can look to as a mentor that could shine the light and remind you or pull you into their light so that for even that time period where you're with them, you feel a little lighter, because just a few moments free of the heaviness can sometimes be the catalyst for change. So finding a coach, that's fantastic. And again, I understand that's not always affordable, but it's one of those investments that's well worth it, because if it gives you back your life, it is an investment that is worth it. Some of the other things that you can do is, finding positive input. It is so important that we just don't think about what we're putting into our bodies via what we're eating, because we are digesting information as well, and that information is being processed in our bodies, in our minds, and creating our experience. You must protect what you're allowing in, what input you're taking in. So one of the first things that you want to do is notice, what is it that you're subjecting yourself to as far as input? Is it positive or is it negative? And this could be as simple as, what are you reading? What are you watching? What are you listening to? And then finding something to shift that with. Finding some positive programming to watch on TV. And again, programming is true because we are impacted by what we're watching. And so noticing, are you watching something that you don't want to experience? Why would we choose to watch, death and murder and crime stuff? And because these are all things that we dread and we don't want to have as an experience, yet we are inviting that experience into our bodies in the moment that we're watching it. And our body is perceiving it as if it's actually happening to us. And then somehow that alters you. That alters your experience going forward. So choose wisely the input that you're taking in. Notice how you feel after you watch something. Do you feel good? Do you feel light? Do you feel happy? Or are you running to lock your doors? And are you hearing sounds? And what's happening? So we want to make sure we're taking in positive programming from the TV. Anything that makes you feel good when you're done is fantastic. Why not? And then making sure that the same is true with what we're listening to, the music that we're listening to. Again, this is deeply programming into subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind picks up on those things that we don't. And so music can be powerful. It can uplift us or bring us down. Notice what you're listening to. What are you reading or taking in through your eyes when you're walking around? What are you experiencing? Who are the people that you're encountering? What's in your surroundings? Are you surrounded by things that remind you of something good, or are you surrounded by things that make you feel yucky? And this is so important to just notice, when does my energy shift? Who am I around? What am I doing? And to take care to notice those things. And find something positive. Find podcasts that you can listen to that allow you to elevate you just for a moment. And then, of course, make sure that you're getting the right amount of sleep. This is imperative. And sometimes when we're feeling heavy, I know sleep is one of the hardest things to do. So making sure that we're eating well and noticing what you're watching before bed. And I have some YouTube videos, and meditations are super helpful for getting you relaxed and sleeping so you can have a really good night's sleep. And again, thank you so much for listening to me. And, I am a life coach. If anybody is interested, I've been offering coaching sessions through the quarantine for just $50. You can DM me. I also have a website, dixon.net, and you can go onto there and schedule a session. I look forward to hearing from you all, and thank you so much for your wonderful feedback. Have a beautiful day.